In Nazi Germany, truth was dangerous, silence was survival, and resistance, even in words, could mean death. One young woman chose to speak anyway. Her name was Sophie Scholl. Sophie was not a soldier. She carried no weapon. She belonged to a small non-violent resistance group known as the White Rose, students who believed that conscience was stronger than propaganda. Their weapon was paper, their ammunition was truth, and it terrified the regime. The White Rose secretly printed leaflets, calling on Germans to resist Hitler, to reject mass murder, and to reclaim their humanity. They spoke of crimes being committed in their name, of moral responsibility, of a future that demanded courage now, not later. Each leaflet carried a risk. Every word could lead to execution. On February 18, 1943, Sophie and her brother Hans Scholl carried their final leaflets into the University of Munich. They placed stacks outside lecture halls, hoping students would find them and think, even briefly, for themselves. As classes ended, Sophie pushed the last bundle from an upper floor balcony. Pages fluttered through the air, so did their freedom. They were arrested within minutes, interrogated, put on trial by the People's Court, where verdicts were already decided. Sophie was 21 years old. She could have claimed ignorance. She could have begged. She did neither. She admitted her role openly and refused to renounce her beliefs. When truth costs everything, who still speaks it? During her trial, Sophie spoke words that still echo today. She said that what they had written was what many Germans were thinking, but too afraid to say. If speaking the truth was a crime, she accepted the sentence. Just hours later, Sophie Scholl was executed by guillotine. Her last recorded words were simple, clear, and unafraid. Such a fine, sunny day, and I have to go. But what does my death matter if through us, thousands of people are awakened and stirred to action? The White Rose did not stop the war. It did not topple the regime, but it left behind something more dangerous than force, a record of moral clarity inside one of history's darkest chapters. It proved that courage can exist, even where hope seems impossible. Sophie Scholl did not live to see freedom return, but her words survived the regime that tried to erase them. In a nation ruled by fear, she chose conscience, and that choice, written on leaflets, scattered on stone floors, became louder than tyranny ever expected. Sometimes, the bravest act is simply refusing to stay silent.